Hello, welcome to Mind Matters, and welcome to our video about ETFs. So I started investing in ETFs in mid 2021, and once I discovered what they are and how they work, I just was really excited. So if you're new to investing, this video is for you. I wanted to make this video to kind of share what I've learned because I've always been kind of intimidated by the stock market. It just felt overwhelming and a bit too risky. Then I discovered ETFs, and I realized that they're a great way to start investing because they let you participate in the stock market while also keeping your risk lower than buying individual stocks. So let's get started with understanding ETFs. And this video, the goal is to help you understand what they are and pros and cons of investing in them. So ETF stands for Exchange Traded Funds, and they are investment funds that are traded on stock exchanges, just like individual stocks. But where they differ from individual stocks is they give you an opportunity to invest in a diversified portfolio of assets, such as stocks, bonds, or commodities, without having to buy each one individually. So basically, one ETF allows you to invest in tons of different things at one time. So there are different types of ETFs. And starting with the first one, which is the most popular one, is the broad market ETFs. And as the name would suggest, this ETF, it basically mirrors big companies in the stock market, like the S&P 500. So this ETF gives you the widest and most broadest um, range of different investment options across the entire stock market. The next are sector ETFs. And with these, basically, if you don't want to go broad and you want to go specific, if you want to focus in on a specific industry or sector, this ETF would allow you to do that. So you can focus on things like technology, healthcare, energy. There's a huge range. So the next category are called bond ETFs. And these allow you to invest in fixed income securities like government or corporate bonds. So these are really super low risk profile ETFs, and people like them because they are stable and help generate income for your portfolio more consistently. So now let's cover the pros and cons of ETFs. Starting with the advantages, the diversification is one of the best features about ETFs. The ability to invest in many things at once, so that if one investment loses money or even several investments in your fund, you still have the others that may make money. So you're not impacted by one company's, success or failure. Next, there are flexibility. They can be bought and sold at any time during the day, which can be helpful if you want to quickly react to changes in the stock market. You don't have to wait till the stock market opens. Next is they are cost effective. So ETFs have low expense ratios. An expense ratio is a small fee that you pay that goes towards covering the cost of running and managing the fund. So this makes them usually pretty affordable. Like for example, I was able to buy an ETF for, starting at like $70 per ETF. And, stocks can sometimes be hundreds of dollars for one stock. So in that sense, they're usually cheaper. So let's get into the risks of what are the risks of ETFs. So market volatility, and you're going to find this with anything having to do with investing. There's going to always be the chance of volatility. The next is tracking errors. So because ETFs, they try to copy the performance of an index or group of assets, but sometimes their performance might not match exactly. And so this difference is called a tracking error, and it can affect how much money you get back. So that's it in a nutshell. Those are kind of the ETFs 101, and hopefully this video has been useful to some people, and I appreciate you guys watching, and I look forward to getting back into ETFs. We're going to dig a lot deeper in the next video. Thanks, and have a great one.